Damn it, Eva. Did you forget your sword again? Never mind then. What the duck? How smelling gasoline feels. He neon genesised across the room very evangelianly. American boys asking girls out. Bro, just ask her out. I can't. I'm too scared. Indian men asking girls out. Big boob girl, hey you are so beautiful. Can you open up your pant? WhatsApp. Listen here, Arnold. You're adopted. He hates us. Me sleeping at night knowing a single mother and her child are homeless for not paying rent. Grandma. This year I'm gonna spend more time at the gym. Later, sir. Please leave. She is fine. She just needs to take a nap. Uncle Ben, what happened? I threw off the Emperor's Groove. No, he moved during the panoramic photo. I guess we are doing GAU8 Avengers submachines guns now. Dear males. Gaming is for women only. Go die in wars and fix cars. Find God or something. Stop ruining games for us women. The company where you applied last week. We have decided not to proceed with your candidacy at this time. You who applied to over 200 jobs last week. I don't even know who you are. Some people have a girlfriend. Some people have a boyfriend. I have to check out this lizard. Hang on, stop walking. I want to see this lizard. What the predator sees after chasing me for 30 seconds. You know, Dr. Loring, there's more to life than math. Dudes be like, why can't I get a funny, smart, chill, esoteric, big titty goth girlfriend? My brother in Christ, you have been in a deep coma for 15 years. Please wake up. This is our only way for reaching you. Spiders and spider webs on the home gym weights again. Should I just get a gym membership? Creak opened the door to my home gym. Cobwebs on the weights. Bats flying around. Organ music blasting on my speakers. Yup, it's lifting time. When a mod is about to lose an argument. Ban for hate speech. Wanna go upstairs? Sure. Do you have protection? Why? Who's up there? Who's up there, Kai Kai? Is he strong? Point of view. How I feel forgetting a word in my language, but knowing what it is in English. Dad, I made pizza. Alright. Let's try it. It delicious. I love thin crust. So good. In case you ever think your roommate is dumb, let me one up you. 1000 times called a racist. 0 times called a liar. I guess I'm speaking facts. Post nut clarity. Post nut strength. Fact. 90% of anorexics recover right before they're about to get the perfect thin body they've always dreamed of having. Rare steak fan. Slow, lazy, spends too much energy on digestion, brain always too tired, literal blood drinker. Well done steak enjoyer. Handsome, smart, allows fire to do his digestion for him, leaving him energy to expand his brain. Creator of civilization. The sign said no solicitors. Patrick, does God love us? That's a good question, SpongeBob. God is all loving as well as all powerful. He would never do something if he didn't believe that it would help the human race. Add Butterfinger to Orlando. This soup is bland. It has no texture. And they lived happily ever after. 10,000 years later. You ever wonder why we ain't dead yet? Hey bro, don't make it obvious. But look at that girl in the squat rack. My bro. Extra spice makes everything nice. I want to eat aquarium gravel. Portable gaming is great. I love being able to take a break from the daily grind. To do something I truly enjoy. Me spending 2 hours at the grocery store because I have to check the protein content of every single item. Boomers. I hate my wife. Then why did you marry her? The perfect boat doesn't exist. These knots. Armin. Have you got any memories or Berthold? Armin? Yeah, Bertel. Break my walls with your colossal titan. I wasn't quick enough to enter the BIOS. Gonna be late. Wait, gotta kiss my dog. Mosquito. Drains blood from their victim. Rubs their hands afterwards. Coincidence? I think not. Constantinople 1453. Did I lock the gate? Did you know, if you spend $150 on ingredients and 4 hours cooking, you can make a burger that's better than a Big Mac? Inside you there are 2 wolves. One is a calculator. The other is an FGM 148 Javelin. You are Texas Instruments. When you're tired, nap at the bottom of your ladder. If you get caught, the boss will think you fell. If the Titanic was filmed in Kosh's set. Psychological needs. Self-fulfillment needs. Games where your mouse cursor turns into a little gauntlet. PC gamers left side. PC gamers right side. I love Dr. Pepper. Remember when you accidentally stepped on a bug 30 years ago? In 2 minutes this hot lead will fill your urethra. Point of view. The HR lady who majored in psychology at a no-name school in Florida is about to throw your resume in the trash since you went to a flagship state school. Death battle. Me when I show up to the spreading misinformation competition, but my opponent gave me the wrong address. Learning cooking cause of equality. Learning cooking cause you don't want her dominance even in kitchen. Does anyone else edit their pet into video games? This is what it would look like if my cat, Fussel, was a boss in Elden Ring. Steal his look. Glubby. Eye stalk headband $7. Grey sleeping bag $69. Listening to the snail. Smell in my ear telling me to buy a little treat. Me. Rare esoteric wisdom that can only be gained through ducking around and finding out. Patient got a new white German Shepherd puppy. Guess the name? Hitler. Stop. Love me crisp. Love me chips. Love me renewables. 8 climate change. Simple as. How my iris watch my stories. Silence. Bank balance. Little treat is talking. Finally built my dream computer. Never have time to use it. Name a better duo. I'll wait. Tiny rabbit is obsessed with giant girlfriend who's 4 times his size. I think he knows she'll protect him. Remove school zone speed limits. These kids gon' learn today. Twinkle twinkle little star. I will hit you with my car. Duck Jude. I'm tripping balls. My child will make original shit posts. You stole my swag, but it's okay, you needed it. Let there be ants. Awesome. Thanks. IT technicians, when they finally show up to fix what you broke. I got your distress call and came as quickly as I wanted to. You smartphones think you're so great, huh? But can you? Yes. Yes, I can do that. Oh no. No alarm needed, my boner wakes me up. I have no idea what's going on with my life, I'm just in charge of the music. A beautiful day watching me stay inside for 12 hours. I'm really tired. These are the DMs I get from guys. I just noticed your Avi looks like a frog trying to hold a elevator open. Me. who's full of hopes and dreams and act like everything's fine outside. Also me, who's mentally unstable, suicidal, dehydrated and dead inside. When you're chubby, but still kinda athletic. My doctor, you smoke. Me, smoke what? My doctor. 2 girls 1 cup reaction. I know the voices ain't real, but man, they come up with some great ideas. My child will pay for chocolate. Phineas and Ferb's dad looking at his credit card bill. Who are 2 people that actually did match each other's freak? This post has been deleted. Why do you want us to go to Germany so bad? Me, I heard it's a beautiful country. Me in my head. Me if not making new friends was a job. My name is NASA. The game is censoring the word ass and it's making it worse. Put your wipers up, they said. It will prevent them from freezing, they said. Me after talking to an extrovert for too long. The smell of perfume. The smell of my balls. Women when they have to admit they were wrong and apologize. Man starts eating some soup. The witch watching him finish the soup before she can finish cooking him. NPC energy. When you only talk to people if they talk to you. Person 1. Why don't you ever start conversations? Person 2. Because I have NPC energy. Me realizing I was an NPC all along. I'm coming over, you better not be romanticizing your melancholic solitude. I eat liver before drinking, so the alcohol doesn't know which liver to attack. Harvard is calling. I'm getting free candy and you're not. Listening to the doctor explaining that I have Alzheimer's disease. Listening to the doctor explaining that I have Alzheimer's disease. Duck Coca-Cola. I only drink penis. We can pretend we strangers, but we both know you miss saying hello to this kitty. When a relationship ends, women, men, it looks the same, but it's not. Wake up at 6 AM after 7 hours of sleep. Wake up at 11 AM after 5 hours of sleep. When I'm depressed, I remember the time Bear Grylls was stung by a bee and morphed into Benedict Cumberbatch, and I find that helps a lot. Alex Vance. Whoa, Gordon. That was close. That zombie almost cut my life in half. 2 times. The barnacle on the ceiling. Mentally sick. Physically thick. Hey dad, why did you sold all your consoles when you got mom pregnant? I find it kinda bussin'. I find it kinda cap that the dreams in which I'm dying are the ones that kinda slap. I'm sorry kid, you're getting sued too. By the CEO's family? No, by Nintendo. They say you can't be legally called Luigi. Me Batman. Teenage girl. Fighting evil. Math. In Gotham. In class. Here's my first attempt at synonym roles. Just like grandma used to make. The gap in my resume was me making moves in silence. This punk better sleep with one eye open. How my little brother looks at me when he comes out of my room after stealing my clothes. Everything is a sign if you're crazy enough. Damn, I gotta go to Atlanta. Kitten mad cause I ain't text her back yet, like bitch hold on I'm trying spell Gorgus. Teacher comes to class 5 minutes late. The class. Young adventurer. I'll do it. I haven't even told you. Let's go. It's dangerous. Okay. Is it really worth it? Do you know what you're eating? Hollywood. Last movie of a franchise. Part 1. Part 2. Kids, start opening presents Christmas morning. Dad's ready for the wrapping paper. In the bag. When company asks about the poop knife in the bathroom. Life when TV was an addiction. Get $1 billion. Get washed by a Latina goth mommy. Not everything is AI. Yes it is. Being a silly little goofball. Hitting the limit and going non-verbal. The masculine urge to live to improve, not impress. King of the jungle. King of the internet. Taylor Swift when grocery stores make a 1.6% profit. Taylor Swift explaining why her concert tickets are $5,000. On my way to work when it's nice outside. My intuition really does scare me because how did I actually know that? Some guy in a sports car cuts you off on the interstate. When you see him pulled over by state patrol 5 miles down. Cup noodles will soon be microwavable as it ditches foam cups. Hey, dude, what's up? I'm fine. Goku. Looking for strong men to fight with. I like to eat good food, train my body as hard as I can, and make new friends, so we can have fun together. When you find your favorite childhood toy in an old cupboard. I'm fine as long as I don't think about the future, the past, or what's happening right now. 2025 will be my year. I'll move on. Well, me too. I hope she's okay. I hope he dies. Double XP. You're not the main character. Mother duckers when I write an autobiography. There are more habitable planets in the universe than there are grains of sand on the earth. But you'll never experience any of that because you're just meat on a rock staring at the stars. What I'm thinking when a girl I hate begins flirting with me. Please say psych. God in mythology. Worship me mortal or you'll perish. God in reality. Welcome back my son. Now that we two are one nothing remains undone. Aquarium installs sushi roll cylinders for reels to slide into. Forbidden sushi roll. Why does Santa give gifts to kids according to their parents' financial condition? No alarm clock needed. My hatred wakes me up. Guys, songs from 2011 are now playing on the retro radio station. The guys be like I'm fine, and then watch 12 episodes of romance anime about high school students. That's enough big computer for today. Time to lay down and use little computer. Me and the boys eating from the cheese plate to flex on the lactose intolerant. Students dressed as furries could be collected by animal control if new Oklahoma bill passes. Grand Theft Auto 6 will have drivable cars. The masculine urge to say dead when someone asks how do you see yourself in 10 years? Clubbing in your 20s. Clubbing in your 40s. 12 jurors. Me with a $5,000 PC, 2 4K monitors, $300 gaming mouse and RGB chair. Some teenager on a second-hand PC in Eastern Europe. What the player sees. What everyone else sees. How does one acquire this jawline? He's immune to uppercuts. Some random European town that has a 500-year-old castle. My city having a Taco Bell, KFC combo restaurant. I ducking love rice. Me after tricking my dopamine receivers into believing I've actually accomplished something by watching a movie I'd been planning to watch for months. Waiting for the hot water to start flowing be like. Try that in a small town. Shot down one of them drones. It's Mark. You're in a coma and I have been trying to get this message to you for years. From what doctors discovered in your dreams you believe that I'm some sort of internet celebrity, but I'm actually your husband. Please baby, wake up. Instead of once upon a time, many Korean folk tales begin with back when tigers used to smoke. I need a man who can handle me, who is strong enough to tame me, no problem. A lot of people ask if I have protection for bears when I'm hiking in the backcountry, which I think is weird because I don't even find bears attractive. When the toilet session got hard, so you gotta pull out this pose. Vietnam veterans, you'll never understand my pain. Redditors who went through the T-Series versus PewDiePie. Hehe. Sorry. Life sucks. Keeps living. Ask a Korean that is proud of his country anything. Pepsi isn't a ducking country retard. King Harold, a second army has landed in England. Your truck has 3 pedals and I've only got 2 feet. How Germany pay for their war crimes? How Japan pay for their war crimes? When it's career day and yo dad walking with his. The prostitute I hired when I tell her I need her to hold the flashlight for me while I work on the car. First date idea. I wasn't born. I was put here. How much do you like cheese? Me. Take a shit. Go to wipe. Clean. If beauty was a crime it'd be innocent. Dinner with people who understand me. Yeah, so the mystery flesh at National Park, Earthsea. One of these mother duckers is lying. Verify you're a human. Oh man you caught me. Too tired to pee. Too full of pee to sleep. Giving my horse body dysmorphia. How I look in the bathroom mirror. How I look in photos. How I look at bro after his mom asked if we were hungry and he said no. Me after saying oh okay I still don't get it. Me, the stick I found at the park. The community is dying. Reply with, if you're a true. But cold showers are good for you. Me. Overthinkers when the message feels a bit off. I'm 27 and I still don't know what I wanna be when I grow up. Leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. Me, my mom, my sister, my 1 terabyte homework folder. Men will have $800,000 in Solana, but still live like this. Me online. Me real life. Me and nobody, because I cannot communicate. Japanese people are always calm and quiet. Japanese people. They don't know what time it is. Sees a new product labeled high protein. It says 6 grams of protein per serving. The girls in the other classes. The girls in my class. She is weird, but the playlist mind-blowing. Serbs built the pyramids. when you thought you only spent $100 last night, but your account says $8.17. Me turning off my 4 AM alarm I set when I was a little too motivated last night. Me trying to flirt. Sometimes at night, you see raccoons here. Microsoft, after 25 years, will change the keyboard for bold formatting from Control B to Control N. But why? Why would you do that? The world is cruel, therefore, I won't be. But it's Balenciaga. Fried chicken, Korea. Furnace. Doctor, you need to take one of these pills every day for the rest of your life. But there's only 3 pills, doctor. Doctor, exactly. Cherry pie, apple pie, pumpkin pie. Is this your true self? Yeah, I'll def hop on later. The state I found bro in. Leonardo DiCaprio just switched to Bing. Google turns 26. Bro made sure he's comfortable. Only 35 more months until I finally pay off my V-Bucks. She looks like a character out of a Studio Ghibli film. How I be on random people's timeline looking for memes. They tore down the chuckle cheese. Basic needs. Psychological needs. Self-fulfillment needs. Drunk yap sesh with someone I'm highly attracted to. Man, I'm so hungry. How hungry? I wake up. I say oh still so sleepy. I fall asleep again. I have funky wonky whittle dreams. Your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tips, yet you can tiptoe, but not tip finger. The masculine urge to be grateful for the things you have. Me explaining to the other people in the nuclear fallout bunker that I had to eat all the food because I'm bulking. Me overthinking about how I'm overthinking. So nobody is going to talk about that time where Yajirobe was able to puncture a hole in a Dragon Ball. UK rents rise at near record 9.1%. London rents rise at record 11.6%. Brits, let me get this straight. You two ordered a giant screen television just so you could live in the box? Here baby, let me show you where the block button is. Yes, I have PhD. Pretty huge dark circles around my eyes. Market makers. Altcoins holder. So, I hear you like to eat. I'm not picky. I'll eat anything, babe. I know. I've seen your ex. A toddler watching an entire bookshelf fall towards them. You meet someone. You recognize their face, but cannot recall their name. Oh, hey. Me, an introvert trying to fit in. My nan, you're so handsome. The ladies will line up just to date you. My dating experience. My cats always bother me when I'm on the computer. I'm so hungry. How hungry? I could eat the Doritos flavor I normally don't like. Give me a clear sign of inflation and the coming economical crisis. The sign. Trespassers are welcome. Dog food is getting to be expensive. As I gazed into the mirror, my own reflection stared back at me, filled with terror, mouthing the words, "Turn around and behold what lies behind you."